All right, so now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do the color retouch with the bottle. I prefer using the bottle. The only time I'm really definitely gonna use the brush is if I'm floral weaving or using bleach, because you can't put bleach in a bottle. But I personally prefer the bottle. Now we're just gonna make sure this gel's gonna come out. So again, just like we did the other one, I'm gonna come all the way through here. Of course, I'll have a glove on. Going to that line of demarcation, same way we did with the brush. I'm going all around that section, right up to that line of demarcation. Making sure I've got everything good and saturated around that hairline. This also helps you control that hair a little bit more when you're not working with all of it at one time. Make sure we come underneath. Now, this is a little harder to do with the brush, with the bottle, to get your thin sections. So you may want to go ahead and use your comb. If you get to where you're good with it, you want to take, again, very thin sections. This is, like I said, they're not the best hair in the world. But just like we did with the brush, we're going to go on the top, then we're going to do the bottom section. Now we know we've got both sides saturated. Again, go through the top, go through the bottom. If you're having trouble with the bottle, go back and revert to your comb. So I could have picked a better mannequin, but this one was there. And same process, making sure you go right to that line of demarcation, both sides. So I'm going to separate this, thin sections, and come to the top. Using my finger to move that hair. This is why I like to do it with the bottle, because I can take that and push it right exactly where I want it to go. So I'm hitting right to that line of demarcation. The brush is a little more. With this, I also feel with the bottle that I can take my finger and really work that product more into the hair than I can with a brush. So next time I'm going to find a better mannequin for y'all. There we go again. And we just do this to the whole entire section. Now, one thing we got to remember, when you're doing a color retouch, and I'm only saying this because I've seen it happen, you have to do the whole entire head. I've seen people only do the front part or only the top part. That hair has grown out all the way through the whole entire head. So you've got to do this method through the whole entire head, because all of it's got to grow out. Then again, you process that color. If you're going lighter, now you want to hit to that point where you're lighter, go back in tone. If you're going darker, you're going to go to that line until this processes and it looks like this. And then whatever color you've got left over, you're going to shampoo through it for a little bit just to refresh your old color. All right, hope that helped you all, folks.